Hi, my name is May and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this clean, smooth makeup look with basically the same makeup products that you have in your closet. I'm not using any special brands, but I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this look, the steps and everything. I haven't done a makeup tutorial like ever. I have done like get ready with me, watch me do my makeup, but like this is an actual makeup tutorial of how I got this look. So yeah, I'm very excited for it, and let's do it. Okay, first off, I am already wearing because I'm heading out, I'm wearing the top I'm going to be wearing when I go out. It's just going to make it easier than for me to find a way to like pass it through my head without literally ruining my makeup. So I've done that, and I already styled my edges. I mean, if you do have edges to style, I suggest you do them before your makeup, because once you do apply foundation and you put the styling gel, it's just gonna carry your foundation and make your hair like brown and just looks really messy. So I like to do that before I start my makeup. All right, so my face has been moisturized, so I'm just gonna go straight to primer. This, sometimes I forget, I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes I forget to use this, but it actually does make a difference when I use it. So this is the first thing I put on my face. I use like 4 drops, plus or minus, and I basically just massage it in my skin, try to get it everywhere, on every inch of my skin, my face. Be careful not to use too much, because I have used too much primer before and I had to like wait for my face to get dry, because your face just feels really oily and really wet, and you can't really apply anything on it because it's just too much. So try to add as little as possible, and just add it. If it isn't enough, you can add like more, but try to start small and then increase it as you continue. Okay, up next is foundation. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my foundation is almost finished, so I literally have to open it and like apply it on my face like this. But yeah, it's still something. So it's a matte foundation, so I try not to put it all on my face at once. If not, some parts of it to get dry before I can even finish. And recently I have been using a brush for my foundation instead of a makeup sponge. I realized that on my face, I don't know, everyone's face is different, but I realized that it actually blends it well. Like it looks really good when I use a brush instead of a sponge on my face. So that was what I've been doing. And if you notice, I'm avoiding underneath my eyes, because when you put foundation underneath your eyes, you're still going to put concealer, and in order for it not to look like really cakey, I try to avoid putting foundation underneath my eyes. As you can see, I'm just going to leave that space for concealer. Okay, as you can see the difference, this is literally where I just apply foundation, and this has no foundation. Like you can obviously see the difference, and you can tell that the brush is actually doing a really good job. So I'm just gonna go and do the same thing on the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm done with my foundation now. Now I'm going to do my brows. I actually sometimes prefer to do my brows before my foundation. I just really I end up forgetting, and I forget so much that I've gotten used to actually doing my brows even after I apply my foundation, because you should be able to do that without making it look whack. Most people would like use eye pencils in their brows, but I have really like I have a good enough thickness of brows, and I really don't. Recently I haven't been using I haven't been filling in my brows with brown eye pencils, so this is usually what I do. And to pump it up just a bit, I apply concealer just on the inner corners of my eyebrow here, and also the outer corner, like not completely but like halfway on the arch. That's where I apply concealer. I'm going to show you guys soon. I have my concealer brush. You want to use a brush that looks like this, just so you can be more precise. So yeah, I'm just applying some concealer on the tip of the brush like this. I really don't apply too much because I want to give it this natural look. So now I'm applying it underneath the arc of my brow carefully. Oof, I kind of got that on my eyebrow. But yeah, I also just gonna put it on my top arch Simple as that. Kind of, yeah, basically. I'm basically just following the natural shape of my brow. I'm not trying to make it shorter or longer or hide some brows or whatever, just following the natural shape of my brows. And remember, I'm not concealing the complete brow, just the arch, like this. This part is very tricky, so you want to make sure that your hand is actually really steady and you are very careful. If not, you might just end up applying concealer on your entire brows and that will not look nice whatsoever. Just kind of like blend it with the rest of your skin so it's just not so obvious, because I really don't like seeing those obvious brows, like the concealer is just so obvious. I don't know, it doesn't look so great to me. But everyone, has their own preference, but that is how I like to do mine. Yeah, kind of blend it into my skin so it doesn't look too, bright. But yeah, this is the finished product. You can see I have concealed this brow and I'm about to do this one. Okay, so I am done with my brows. I'm not gonna lie, doing the left side of the brows is actually really hard because it's the left side. I don't know why, but yeah, you just have to practice and you get better with it. Personally, I feel like people that are good at art are somehow really good at makeup. Not really good, but it's easier for them because you practice using your hands a lot, so it's easy for you. So I feel like one tip I could share with people that you might not hear a lot is practice art. You don't have to become Picasso, but like you could practice like drawing, with pencils, and it kind of gets your hand used to being steady, and you know how to like keep your hand to like draw a line and stuff like that. Because makeup is literally just art on your face, so I think that's a very good tip. Anyways, now I am going to be applying concealer on my face. I am going to be starting with my eyelids. I'm going to put it as a base on my eyelids. I'm not going to do any like serious eyeshadow look, but I'm just going to put it as a base on my eyelids. Okay, I am going to be using this makeup sponge to put the concealer on my eyes. In as much as I said I'm going to be using brushes, when it comes to concealer, I actually like use the brush apply, but I use the makeup sponge to kind of blend it in. It just works for me. I kind of wet my sponge just a little bit. I don't want to put you try not to make it way too wet, if not it's just going to be literally damp. And instead of blending your makeup, it's going to be cleaning off your makeup. So be careful of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna repeat for this other eye. Now here and here. I'm gently dabbing it on my eye, trying to do it really gently. If yeah, that's basically it. Off to the next eye. Simple as that. Now I'm going to apply concealer on the rest of my face, which is going to be underneath my eyes, on my nose, um, on my forehead, my chin, on this area and here. By the way, I do have a mirror just underneath my phone, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. Okay. My concealer is also a matte concealer, so whenever I apply it, I immediately blend it because I don't want it to get so dry before I blend it. I'm looking upward when I'm applying blending the concealer underneath my eye, just to give my more space to be able to actually get into the corners and avoid it looking so weird somehow. Yeah, try to keep to this corner of your this V corner, like this corner of your eye. Try not to go lower than this, if not it's going to like um extend the look of your face, because you're trying to highlight basically this shape, this particular area of your face. So just keep it close to your eyes, don't go too far. And I also like to kind of apply it a little bit here and also at the corner of my nose, because this place sometimes can be looking so funny, so I always apply concealer here. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on my other eye. Now I'm just going to go ahead and blend it. I'm done blending the under eye. As you can see, there's a major difference from now and before. I'm not gonna lie, my concealer is a bit darker than I would like it to be. When I'm getting another concealer, I'm actually going to get a little bit brighter concealer, but this actually works. You can see the difference in my face. Anyways, I'm going to continue and apply concealer on the remaining parts of my face, um my forehead right here, just a little bit. I try not to put too much, if not it's going to end up spreading and occupying my entire forehead and not like a little small corner. I'm going to put it here like this, and here. Putting it here is actually going to help bring out your contouring when you actually do apply contour, because this part will be highlighted, so it's going to really, make the contouring stand out. Yeah, basically. Try not to go too fast, so just blend it on that corner where you've applied your concealer. Make sure there is like an obvious concealer line on your face, because I don't know, I've really seen that a lot, and you are actually supposed to blend this, so try not to make the line way too obvious. So just blend this without totally removing the concealer. Next, I'm going to apply some concealer on my chin. I'm leaving my nose for the last because that's like one of the major places to apply concealer, so I want to be like really careful with it. So I would rather just wait till I'm done with everything else, so I can take time and actually blend it well and apply it well. So yeah, on the chin, same thing. Don't move too far, if not you're going to end up making your concealer to completely disappear. Finally, I'm going to apply concealer on my nose. I apply it on the tip of my nose here, and also I leave a space in between, and then I apply it like on the bridge of my nose in a straight line. You want to make sure it's in a straight line. And yeah, that's basically all for concealer application. And now I'm going to gently blend it. I'm using this thin part of my beauty blender to blend it. And when I'm blending this side, I try not to move my hand. I'm just like dabbing it on the line itself. I'm not moving it like left or right, just in the middle. Yes, and yeah, I think that's done. And now for the tip of my nose, same thing, don't move too much, just blend. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it for concealer. Now at this point, literally most of the makeup is done, if not all the makeup is done. This makeup tutorial is pretty much easy, but I'm going to continue, and the next step is contouring. I like to apply the bronzer or the contour before I apply the blush, because if you apply it, vice versa, it's going to end up getting really hidden. So yeah, next is the bronzer. I will be using this brown contour, as you can see here. It's not as dark as most contours that you might see, but somehow I like using it on my skin because it doesn't make it too dark, but it's just like a very perfect shade. I might try using a darker contour at some point and see how that goes. Without, I don't want to look too cartoonish, but yeah. Applying it. I'm using a brush that is like this, or I can use a contour brush, and I'm applying it directly underneath my cheeks, which is this. Yeah, so directly underneath it, and you can go higher if you want to like give yourself a higher cheekbone. So I'm just applying it here, and same thing on the other side. And then I apply it underneath my jaw, just to really bring it out. Yes, and same thing on the other side. Yes, like that. And just brush it a little on this corner. I really don't know if doing this changes anything, but I do it anyways. But yeah, that's about it for the contour application. You might not really see the difference now, but there is a difference on my face. I like to keep my eyes towards the end of my makeup because it's really complicated. It's really a really complicated section of my makeup, or any makeup to be honest, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of design on your eyes. So I like to keep it for the last. That way I know I've finished everything else and I can just take my time and finish with the eyes. I'm going to put some highlighter on the inner corners of my eye because I'm going to apply some eyeliner there, so I have to put it before I put on the eyeliner. If not, I won't be able to later on. So like this, I'm usually using my fingers to just apply it. It's really easy. You could use a brush if you want to, but using your fingers can just be a lot of help sometimes instead of trying to use a brush. So yeah, I think this is enough. For the eyeliner, you want to use an eyeliner with a really thin end. Mine is a bit wacky because it's quite old, but if you can get something really good and thin at the end, that's what you should use. Usually I start with this side of my eye, but today I'm going to start with the inner corners of the eye. So just gently drag it from inside your eye out. Don't do too much because you could really mess up here. And yeah, try to get that perfect line. So I actually made a mistake with the inner corner of my eyes. It was just too much, so I had to clean up and start again. But you should remember that no matter how good you are, everyone can make mistakes when doing makeup. So if you don't make a mistake in your makeup, it's fine. Just clean up that mistake and yeah, try again. Okay, I'm going to try this eyeliner thingy again. This part is always so tricky for me, believe me, it's so tricky, but I think I might be able to get it. It's just really important that you have a really pointy brush and try not to go overboard with it because you can make it way too thick and you just have to try again and again and again, and it can be a bit frustrating. Yeah, this I think this is what I was looking for. So I'm just gonna do the other inner corner. Usually I'll go for this part of the eyes, but like I feel like I just want to get the inner corners done with because it's really hard. So I realized they don't look alike whatsoever. One of them is more pointed than the other. So I'm just going to try and fix it with this concealer brush. I don't know how, but I'll try. I think I kind of fixed it. Yeah, I think I did. Anyways, I'm going to do the wing of my eyeliner. Yeah, and I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. So I am done with my eyeliner. As you can see, it looks really pretty. I'm going for a Siren eye kind of look. So yeah, now I'm going to put on some mascara because I'm about to apply my falsies. So I have to remember to put, because sometimes I actually forget to put on mascara, but you should, because the falsies are definitely going to be darker than your actual eyelash color. So it's just going to make everything look well blended. So top and bottom lash, and the same thing on this eye. Okay, and now here comes the hard part, putting on the lashes. I'm not going to lie, putting on lashes for me has never been easy, but it really does so much to pump up your look that I try as much as I can to be able to put it on. But sometimes I just know that I'm not in the mood to struggle with lashes, and the thing is, if it doesn't go well, you might just end up ruining your makeup. So yeah, it's up to you. But when you are going for like bold eye looks, Putting on lashes kind of puts what puts it together. It makes it look better, in my opinion. So I am going to be putting some glue on these lashes like this. Yes, another thing, if you're going to put on lashes, do try to get clear glue, because if you use black glue, it's really going to end up staining your eyes, especially if you're not going to have eyeliner or black color on that on your eyelid. So it might end up looking really funny. So yeah, I would suggest you get clear glue. Now I'm just going to wait for about 15 seconds till it gets really tacky. I'm also blowing it so that this the time speeds up and I don't have to wait for that long. Okay, I think my lashes are ready to be fixed. I just hope this goes well because it's never easy. But let's go. Okay, I usually like to start from the middle because that will enable me to stick the remaining part of the lashes on my eyes. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm actually surprised I got this on the first go, but I am happy that it actually seems like it was a perfect fit. It's probably not a perfect fit though, but I'm just gonna go with this because yeah. Okay, I have to do a bit of adjustment. Okay, that was not easy at all. I'm just gonna try to do what I did on this eye, on this other eye, and I'll get back to you. Like, these lashes today are not on their best behavior, but I think this is manageable. I'm not sure, but I think it's manageable. Yeah, I think it is. Anyways, I'm going to put on the last thing, which is blush and my lips. I always forget to do something to my lips still. Like, I'm about to go out, but yeah. Okay, so I am using a powdered brush and I am gently applying it to my cheeks. Um, the lower you put your blush, the more volume you give your cheeks. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like to apply it literally underneath my eyes so it looks like I have like a high cheekbone. Um, I try not to do too much so it doesn't look way too red because that's just going to be very weird given my skin color. Yeah, and then I apply it on my nose, kinds of blends the whole look somehow. Voila, this is pretty much almost everything now for my lips because I am running out of time because I'm literally late. So for my lips, I'm doing a kind of brown lip combo. I'm gonna start with this brown pencil. I am using it to outline my lips. Uh, okay, I'm gonna try and blend that all in because it looks like a mess right now. Yeah, I think I like it. I think I kind of like it. Mm, yeah, I actually think I like it. I like it. Okay, so what's left is some highlighter, which I will be applying on my nose and on my cheeks. So for the highlighter, I am going to be using this highlighter brush to apply it on my nose very gently. Try not to put too much because you don't want to be looking like a a lantern or a light bulb. So be very careful. I'm only using the tip of the brush, not like the body. And then on my cheeks. Yes, on the other side. just a little bit on my forehead. I try not to apply it too much here because I don't know, it just looks funny to me. Mm, yeah, and also on my chin. Yeah, and that's it. You can already see my skin glowing due to the highlighter. I am going to be removing this bandana on my head and changing my outfit, and I'll see you guys. Okay, also this is the final look. The lighting is a bit shitty because I'm using the sun as lighting, and right now it's covered by clouds. I only hope that it's not gonna rain when I try to go out. But yes, this is the final look, and yeah, I actually like it. I'm feeling great. So the sun is shining again, and I can give you guys a clearer look of my makeup. What do you think? I really love this makeup look. Ever since I realized I could do something this pretty, this is literally my go-to makeup look, unless I want to do something extra, but this is my go-to makeup look anyways. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think about this. Would you like to try it out? Would you like to get this makeup look one day? Let me know, and comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.